So I'm Suzi Nelson. I'm the community manager at digitalmarketer.com. And today I'm going to be talking about a strategy that I tried in my community to reactivate silent members. So this strategy resulted in 56% more active members, 66% more comments, 73% more posts, all in just 5 days. It was called Love Our Lurkers Week. And basically, it was a theme week, so I made posts every day for 5 days that were designed to communicate with and encourage our lurkers in our community. So a little bit about our community. It is called Digital Marketer Engage. It's a private Facebook group. It's product-based. It's designed around retention and peer-to-peer support. So before I get into the actual strategy, there are 3 reasons why generally people don't participate in this type of community. The first group has no practical need. They are still building up the sense of they are there for information, not interaction. They're getting answers just by browsing. And some studies actually show that this group of lurkers actually still has a strong sense of community, so they weren't really a focus for this week. But the next group are the observers. These are people who are still building up the sense of community culture. They're still learning the rules and the language, so I really wanted to help them along on that journey so they didn't get stuck in that observation rut. The third is typically what I think of when I think of lurkers. These are people who have a lot of social fear. They're very hesitant to participate because they don't want to sound dumb in front of everyone. So I really wanted to help them as well. So now the strategy. The first thing I did was I built buzz. I really wanted to get community buy-in before this week even launched, because it would really stink if I was the only one that was excited about all these people coming out of the woodwork and suddenly participating. So one way that I did that is, well before Lurkers Week even launched, I asked our community what they thought of the word lurker. And if you have done any sort of research in this at all, you can probably guess what happened. There were a lot of different responses. Even some of our lurkers came out and told us what they thought. And I did read every single comment and discussed the L word at length with my team, but the real purpose of that post was to get our community talking and thinking about non-participants. This is a lot of words. You don't have to read it all. Basically, it was another buzz-building post where I asked them to give suggestions for one of the posts that I was going to make. Then I pinned a post to the top of the group. You guys that run Facebook groups know that it's really difficult to categorize information. So I just needed to keep everyone in the loop. I updated it every day with direct links to the posts that I was making so they could have a reference. I also offered a sweepstakes. Anybody who used that Lurkers Week hashtag during the week was eligible to win some digital marketer swag. I think we sent them like a backpack. So, and I made a post today, so we're going to go over those. Day 1 was posting tips and tricks, what to post and how to get responses when you do. So I just included the stuff that our community likes to talk about. And I also included the community guidelines and the glossary. This is the list that I asked people to contribute to before in one of those buzz-building posts. I made a list of legendary posts that have been made that are referenced often, and it really plugs in our lurkers to the history of our group, which is important for building that sense of community. Next was all about group influencers. I picked about 10 people who participate a lot in the group, really give some good value, listed what they did, how long they've been in the group, and also kind of introduced a social hierarchy, so that way our lurkers knew that participation could move them up that social ladder a little bit. Day 4 was all about social proof. So I just asked our community members to tell everyone what they got out of it, which is way more powerful than anything that I could say. And the last one was how I could help as community manager. I listed a bunch of different situations that I could assist with for people who have social fear or are still learning how the community works, and of course ways to get a hold of me. I also congratulated participants along the way. So not only people who de-lurked and used that hashtag, but also our community members that I saw like really step up and help people out. Now the results. So I mentioned at the beginning of this that it resulted in 56% more active members. Well, 44% of those were people who had never, ever participated at all in the community. I'm talking haven't even liked a post. So we consider that a wild success. You can read more of the full case study at this bit.ly link. It also includes not only everything that I talked about, but also the copy of all the posts that I made. Please feel free to take this and apply it to your own communities, make it better. And let me know how it goes. I would love to hear how it works for your communities as well. And I look forward to answering any questions that you guys have during the Q&A panel. Thank you.